most definitely want to be my bestie later. So tell your friends to get with my friends and we can be friends. You already know the deal. Okay, welcome back to my channel. I am Selena Crystal. If you do not know who I am, now you know. Okay, and if you are a returning subscriber, aka my bestie, hey bestie. Now, if you are not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe, and then like this video, and send me a comment that has a purple heart to let me know that you subscribe. Like, what you doing? What you doing? Anyways. So, like I was saying, if you don't know who I am, now you know. I am Selena Crystal, and we do a lot on this channel. We do Get Ready With Me, we do tutorials, we do challenges, we do reviews, we do it all, okay? We do it all, we got to do it all, and more to come, okay? So, y'all might as well join the team and get on, okay? But anyways, welcome back to my channel, y'all. See the title of the video, y'all see that thumbnail. So we're having a talk today, okay? It's no jumping into the video. We're just gonna get straight into it right now. So I'm gonna be talking about why I am moving back to Michigan. Now, it's like good and bad, okay? So let me just say this. It's nothing wrong really right now with Atlanta. I really feel like so much has went on that I didn't even get to experience Atlanta the way I wanted to, but it's still some part of me ever since I left that I wasn't supposed to leave, but I didn't care because I just wanted to leave and be somewhere else, particularly somewhere else warm. But I would say this, my experience here has been a lot. I would say it's been a lot. It's been a roller coaster. It's been good, bad. Energy has been really good, but everything around me, not so much. So I would say this, as the first day that I left, it, like, even when I was leaving, it was like I was not supposed to leave. Like, my car battery went out. I have not had problems with my car. Like, when I had my car, I had a Jeep. RIP to her. But when I did have my car, you know, I never had any problems with her, nothing like that. It was nothing, never, no issues. But at the time I had to leave that morning, that I had to be on the road for 12 hours, that is when stuff was happening. It's problems. Like, I couldn't turn my car off, you know, getting gas and stuff. Luckily, you know, I left 2 hours later than what I was supposed to and stuff like that. So it was just crazy. You know, I kept feeling like maybe I wasn't supposed to in my head, but I'm like, it's too late. I don't have nowhere to stay no more. So it is what it is. Now, the only reason, and I thank God every day for having my family and the people that care about me and stuff like that, and still having my mom here, because honestly, that's where I'm at. I'm at her house. I've been here since I moved out, and it was never my plan. It was never my plan to be with her and to, you know, invade her space or anything like that, because I was good, like, on my own. I was doing really good. So it was a different transition, having to come back and move back in with her and stuff like that. So it's been a real struggle with that as well, and stuff just not going how it's supposed to go. When I came down here, I thought I had stuff lined up already, you know, working in this girl's shop, getting my license together and stuff like that. Baby, backfire, right? Whole bunch of craziness. So I finally met up with a girl. Like, okay, so my uncle is also, he moved down here from LA and he moved to Atlanta, and he's doing like real estate and stuff. He's doing good. And I also wanted to get in that, but I had to get my hair license stuff before I jump into real estate, right? And I just wanted to, you know, really get into the hair industry here. There is a lot of oversaturation. I don't have a problem really with any of the people, but then again, I didn't get to experience really Atlanta like that. I don't even live in Atlanta, like in the city Atlanta. But that's that y'all don't care about that. But anyways, I met up with the girl whose shop I was supposed to be working at and stuff, and like assisting and trying to build my clientele up and stuff like that. So she does completely, she just does different work than I do. She does a lot of bridal stuff. Sorry, it was something loud that happened. But she does a lot of bridal looks. She does a lot of updos. She does a lot of that stuff. And I was fine with that. She was also looking for a braider because sometimes they have like they'll bring their kids in and stuff and have like, I guess, like these little parties or whatever that they'll do, and it'll be like the kids want to get like 2 braids or something like that. So I was like, okay, that's cool, blah blah blah. Her shop wasn't up when I got here, and she was like, okay, it's not gonna be up yet. It's not up yet. It's gonna be up in September. September comes around, I'm just chilling, I'm not really pressed about anything right now because I'm like, I just got down here, I'm gonna enjoy my time, do what I gotta do. And at the time, I had my sister with me, and she helped me move in. Love you so much for coming down here with me and being a part of this. So after we got settled in, had a nice little time, then she has to go back off to school. So, went down to Mississippi, and then I drove back and stuff like that. Well, I stayed there for a little bit and then drove back. So when I get back in September, well, it wasn't September, but now it's September or whatever, and I'm asking her about the shop, and she's like, it's still not ready yet, and I'm doing a lot of travel stuff for all these like fall weddings and stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's okay. So in my head, I'm thinking, I'm trying to get prepared for looking for a different shop, maybe someone else to assist with, or my mom is very like, COVID is still a real thing. She doesn't want anybody up in her house, and I completely understand, and I don't ever want to disrespect her on that. So I'm like, okay, I understand. So I'm still just chilling and stuff like that. I'm getting in my head like, okay, should I get a job, or should I do this? Should I just wait to see what's going on? Blah blah blah, right? No, and I was still planning on having a job anyways, a night job and stuff like that. But let me tell y'all something. Getting a job is hard, really, especially with my mom's situation. She didn't want me really working like out because of like, at the time it was big on vaccines, and you can't go to work if you're not vaccinated and stuff like that. And I did have that problem a lot looking for a job. It was a lot of them asking me, oh, are you vaccinated, with just over the phone interviews and stuff like that. Are you vaccinated? I'm like, no. Because you can't lie, you gotta show them your card. So I'm like, no, I'm not vaccinated, and we're not here to talk about that. But anyways, so I had a lot of that going on. So let me know in the comments if you're vaccinated. I got a couple questions for y'all. If you vaccinated, I know a couple people that's vaccinated. But anyways, so yeah, I'm just starting to think. I'm looking for jobs as well, and also just thinking of like, okay, who are other people that I could look at to go shop, like shadow in their shop and assist and stuff, because I don't know anybody down here. I do have one person that I know that we still haven't been able to link up. I'm so sorry. It's just been so crazy. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I have been down bad since I've been here, right? And I tell everybody I'm fine, I'm good. Because, it's nothing to complain about. It's nothing to like, I'm about to go crazy, but like, it was just a lot going on. And then I was still, at the time, I was trying to get my license stuff together. So I knew I had to come back to Michigan in October. I had to come back to Michigan because I had a test scheduled to take my written test, right? So I'm back in Michigan now. It's October. So, back in September, I'm thinking about it. Okay, maybe I'm going to start looking at different places or try to figure out somewhere else to go to. So in October is when I met the girl I know that stays down here. Or no, that was in September. So, oh yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm getting all off track. September is when I was back in Michigan because my best friend's birthday was in September. That's when I met the girl that I know down here and stuff. But I stayed in Michigan a little longer because I didn't pass my test the first time I took it. And so then I stayed, took it again. It was like October 2nd, didn't pass it again. So I'm telling y'all this now, right? I have taken 2 flights, right? Okay, y'all. So I just had to, okay. So it was all in October. So towards mid-October, so like October like 15th, I think 14th, 15th is when I passed, right? So I had stayed to October 2nd, left, because I only stayed for that long because I was not about to keep, changing my stuff or whatever. And then I came back, flew back out to Detroit, and then I finally passed my test, right? So I finally passed it October 15th. And I was also down there because my brother had just came back from being stationed or whatever, because he's in the Navy. So I wanted to see him, and he was going back to Michigan and stuff. So I was there with like the family and stuff, so we was having a good time. So boom, then I get back. It's November. Well, it's about to be November, and she's still, talking about that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just reach out. I asked my friend that I met through my best friend. I asked her, who is the girl, that you were working with and stuff, because she said that she was at a shop too when she had first got down here. So I reached out to her, tell her I want to assist and stuff like that, blah blah blah. End up doing like a little trial run, and I was supposed to get back in contact with her, never got back in contact with her, and she told me like, oh yeah, you will be starting by January, you just gotta work on your speed a little bit when like washing and blow drying. I understand, like, time is money. So I'm like, okay, now I'm thinking, everything's gonna be calmer. I'm calming down and stuff about, money wise and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm gonna be straight. So I'm like, okay, I just gotta wait to January, and everything will be good. So, I end up like, since I feel like stuff is now gonna start picking up, and when I did get down here too, I had a magazine spread, which I was so blessed and thankful for. So I was very grateful for that. If you have not read my magazine my magazine issue, it's an article. If you want to know more about my story, more about my background, go check it out. I'll leave it in the description. But so yeah, I was really grateful for that, and I started to calm down and feel like stuff was getting into line. And so then I wanted to, it's the holidays, it's about to be like Christmas or whatever, and my brother always goes to Michigan for the holidays to come see us and enjoy his birthday, because his birthday is in January. So I asked him, and he was like, yeah, he was gonna be in Michigan for holidays this year and stuff like that. So I'm like, I want to go down there, be with my brother, be with family and stuff like that. So I ended up going down there. It's not on Christmas or anything, it's like a week, 2 weeks before Christmas. So I end up going down there, and I drive down there. So much stuff was happening, so I drove down there with my best friend, because she was also going back home, and I was like, I had went down there to see her as well, did hair and stuff like that. So we're driving back to Michigan. December, she had came down when she was on break. She was with us, and we had a good time when she was here. And so now we're driving back because she was going home too, so it made no sense to do that, to drive separate cars. We just drove one car, and then she caught a flight back to Atlanta and drove from Atlanta back to Mississippi. But on the way there, once we got to like Ohio, we almost got to a car accident with a semi truck, because a lady wanted to just stop in the middle of traffic, and there's construction, it's a wall next to us and traffic on the other side, because she missed her exit. And my best friend is driving, my sister is driving, and she's about to freak out. I'm like telling her to just stay calm. Like, at the end of the day, I can't do anything either, honestly. Like, it's a semi behind us. If we get hit, it's on God. God got us in his hands. Luckily, we were okay. Nothing happened. We came up on the next exit. I threw a water bottle at the lady car. And then we headed back to Detroit. So now we're there. I'm seeing everybody. I wasn't able to see my other sister because she had a party to go to, and I don't like going to people's parties not having the right attire and stuff like that. Like, they had a Great Gatsby theme. I didn't have any attire for that. I was irritated with my hair the whole time. I did my hair over when I was down there, and I did have a date that day. And so oh my gosh. So that day of the party and stuff like that, I was planning on seeing everybody too the next day. So this is Saturday. Friday I was chilling with my family, was just chilling. My brother wasn't able to actually be down there because they actually kept him at work and stuff or whatever at the Navy base and stuff like that. So he wasn't actually able to come down to Michigan. So I was just with my family and stuff. And Friday we was all just chilling and having a good time and stuff like that. And so Saturday is my date. I'm getting ready, had a good time, we went out to eat. And then we drove separate cars because I'm always running late, and plus I was closer already, so it was like no issue. I was like, you can drive separate cars, you don't have to come all the way out here and then blah blah blah. Which I should have just had him pick me up, but it is what it is. Now it's over and done with. So we're driving back to his house, and we were just gonna chill, watch a movie or something. Because that was gonna be like the only time I was gonna see him. So we basically get to his house, and I'm about to turn left onto his streets, and I'm in the middle lane. So you know how it's like the two yellow lines on the road, and it's the middle section. I'm right there, and I'm turning left, and boom, I get hit on the passenger side. I still have videos. This is what my car looked like after the hit. My shit was done. All the airbags came out. I was through. And I'm asking God, I'm like, why did this happen? Why is this happening? I have to go back to Atlanta. All my stuff is still all my stuff is in storage up in Michigan. But my stuff is in Atlanta. I have stuff going on. How am I going to get back? Like, what is going on? I drove down here for a reason. Like, cheaper cost. Like, obviously, like, let's be honest, but I wanted to just enjoy myself and actually be in Michigan and to enjoy my family and friends and all that stuff. Did not get to do that. So I'm just like, okay, is it because I'm out? Like, what is going on? Is it because I'm with him? Like, or are you just trying to keep me here? Now let me tell y'all something. Ever since I have left, and some people believe in this, some people don't, call me crazy, whatever you want to, ever since I've left, and you can ask anybody I know, anybody that's been with me, I catch 313 all the time. Pull into a gas station, it's 313. Every time I look at the clock, it's 313. Like, it does on the TV, 313. A billboard, 313. Everywhere I look, it's 313. So I'm like, are you trying to keep me here? Like, are you trying to make me stay? So that's kind of part of the reason why I'm going back. I feel like I'm supposed to be going back. Like, even though I don't want to all the way, it's bittersweet. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like I learned a lot being here. I was just giving y'all the background story of some stuff that's been happening. So it's been crazy. Still wasn't able to find a job. I didn't find a job until February, which was last month. I finally got a job. So I was like, going through it a lot. And I guess God put me in that accident because my car note and insurance and all that, it was like, what you gonna do? And I mean, I was doing like Instacart and stuff, and I was making good money with that, but that stopped. Like, that was my form of income without having a job. So it was a lot going on. So, I think, like, I'm like, okay, maybe I should just go home because at least I have my clientele there. I do miss them, and it was just so much going on. I just feel like I just kept getting hit. And then, so you know how I told you I got my license? My license was good, right? And I was just gonna have to get transferred down over here. No. So I'm waiting on them because they're like, after I pass my test, they're like, it's gonna just send in the mail, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait for it, blah blah blah. No, it's been, I gave it like an extra week going into a month, and then I called. I'm like, I passed my test, I don't have my license yet, it never came in the mail. I'm like, maybe it's backed up or something, maybe they just haven't sent it out. They're like, I called the actual licensing place, and they're like, oh, you can't get your license because it's been over a year since you took the first part. If you don't know, to get your cosmetology license, you have to take 2 parts. You have to take a practical part, which is a hands-on, and then you have to take a theory part, which is a test like on the computer. So I'm like, okay, I talked to, and they was like, that's between you guys, they should have told you that information and stuff like that. I'm like, no one ever told me that. And I asked them, was there going to be a problem with them pushing back my stuff due to like COVID and all that stuff that was going on? And it was like, that's something that basically I have to look in with them. So since my stuff is not within a year of each other, they couldn't send me my license. So I have to actually reach out to them, make sure I can get my, it was just like a lot of stuff that just kept coming at me. And I'm just like, you know what? I feel alone. Like, yes, I have my mom, I have my uncle, and I have other family, but like older family and stuff here too. But I don't I mean, of course I've been to my mom about everything, but she has her own problems and stuff and other stuff that she has going on, and you know, things that she has to deal with, and her getting a house and all this stuff that's going on is going crazy. So it's like, I don't want to, you know, be like, oh, I feel lonely, I feel like I have nobody and this and that, and like, you know, I just can't have my friends come over and stuff like that. I can't just tell friends and people to be like, okay, yeah, just come over here if we can't go out and stuff like that. Like, I'm a person, like, something's going on. Either I want to be by myself or I just want to have people around me and to have a good time. Like, after I didn't figure everything, like, getting stuff together. So it's just been really hard, not been able to, like, have my friends, and I miss my clients, having them around, people I care about on the daily, having laughs, jokes, and just, you know, I'm very simple person. Come over, we'll cook, have some fun, watch some movies and stuff like that, or just going out to like hookah bars and stuff. If you know me, I'm a lounge girl. I do hookah. I'm that girl. Yeah, I'm not really a club. You might catch me on a club when I'm out of town, but club girl, not really. Hookah girl, most definitely. Going out to eat and stuff like that, going to the mall. Like, I don't even want to go to the mall and stuff. Like, I have no one to go with. Like, I'm by myself. Like, I don't like going places by myself, if you can't pick that up. Like, I don't like going places by myself. So that has been a big thing. And then not having my clientele, not being able, like, I know I can get my clientele up. Like, that's not a problem. Like, hello, I'm my own walking, you know, sign. Like, I'm my own muse. I'm my own demonstration. Like, I know I could get my clientele easily, like, but it's like I can't even hand my business cards out like that because I don't have anywhere to work. I don't want to go to everyone's house because, again, it's still COVID out here. You don't know how people are living. If they want you to come to your house, they want to come to your place of business, and I don't have a place of business. Like, that was the whole point of coming down here to do hair and being in somebody's shop, and it just didn't go that way. And then again, after my accident, I did have another opportunity to work with a girl that was looking for an assistant, very hands-on, pay me, and basically we were able to see my work. But after the accident, my leg was messed up. I really could not walk for a while. Like, I really could not walk for a while. So yeah, it was also that. I'm like, you know what? This is crazy. Just his opportunity, and it's like, no. And I was just sick of it. So I'm like, maybe I'm supposed to be back. Maybe it's something back home that I'm supposed to be doing. That, you know, it's like a feeling. Like, I just feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. And not to say I'm gonna be there forever. Not to say that, but to get more established. And like, I did leave in a time when I probably shouldn't. Like, I was thinking of me and being selfish. Like, not to say it's a bad thing to be selfish, but I left the people that were supporting me. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not crying, my face got to itching. But I left the people that were supporting me, my new clients that I was getting, you know, that wasn't just people that I knew. Like, these were, you know, just people that really didn't know me, coming to me, getting new clientele was improving, picking up. You know, I had my own place. I had my own car. Like, you know, all that stuff was going on. I didn't really have issues. I had other side hustles going on. Like, I wasn't, you know, what I'm at now. Like, you know, I was just over being, you know, that's the only place I've lived my whole life. Like, I wanted somewhere else, and I knew every time I came to Atlanta, I was in good spirits and I was having fun. And yeah, that's more on vacation vibe, but you know, I didn't think of it that way. But so I am going home, and I do have stuff lined up. I'm not going to just go by it, but you know, I do have something lined up where I am going to be in a shop, hourly pay with the shop. This is someone that I actually know growing up. Well, my parents know. It's his shop, and he's opening another one in Farmington, so that's going to be good for me and my clients because most of them are out that way anyways. Let me find a 2-bedroom, 2-bath place out there. So, but yeah, that's kind of the main focus on why I'm moving back. You know, I just felt like I like it here, but I didn't get to experience it like I want to, and being on my own, doing all that stuff, and going out making new friends and stuff like that. I really didn't get to do that. And I'm just not able to right now. Like, I still don't have a car, just because I'm trying to save up and see what's smarter, if I should wait later to get my car or if I should get my car just now and say, you know, it is what it is. But it's also, I just really feel like I'm supposed to be back home. Like, when you have that feeling, you have that feeling. And you know, I think I did kind of just, I follow my mom out here too. She is my safety net. And you know, you gotta leave the nest. And I came back to it because I got scared, I guess. So, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I love my mama. You don't love your mama? That's your problem. I love my mama. Like, that's my best friend. The fuck? But it was also that. And, you know, I feel like I need to go back, and it was something that I was told when I left, like, to really get established in your city. And when you get to where you want to be and you leave, the people will follow you at the end of the day. So I feel like I need to go back to that, like, get established in my city, because I do love my city. I love my city so much, and it's nothing wrong. Well, there is things wrong with my city, but we'll talk about that on another video too. But I'm proud of where I'm from. I'm proud of where I grew up. Like, it's nothing wrong with that, and I want to put so many businesses in my city and be part of the change of it. So why not go back to it? Maybe that's what God is telling me to go back to. So that's why I'm going back. Don't know how long I'll be back there for, and don't know where my life will continue going. Like, at the end of the day, I can't see the future. So thank y'all if y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of long probably. Ooh, I had an itch. But thank y'all so much for watching and giving y'all a little insight on what's going on in my life. I feel like I'm getting way more comfortable being on camera, and I love that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you so much, besties. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You like this video. Comment your thoughts. What city do y'all stay in, or do y'all plan on moving? Also, I forgot to say this. It also taught me a lot about planning when moving. And I'm gonna touch base on that in another video. Probably, if y'all want to see that, let me know. It's gonna be like what to expect when moving out. You know how much to have saved up and this and that and all that stuff. So another video on that. But thank you guys so much for watching so far. I appreciate you guys so much. Like, I know we're just gonna keep growing. I believe in it. I have faith in it, and I just love doing this. And I just hope for this to really be something that I can do for a long time. Like, at the end of the day, like, I really do enjoy doing these videos, doing these talks as well. It's gonna be better. Background scene, sorry. But okay, that's the end of the video, you guys. All right, see you in the next one.